120,000 Japanese Americans, many of them U.S. citizens, were unjustly incarcerated at the beginning of World War II with no due process. Yes, the infamous, one of the clear lessons is that we cannot have police be an occupying military force in our communities. And what does that mean today? It means our police cannot be. Over 100 of our staff and 700 of our volunteers stands with you today. We are saying loud and clear, we will protect our neighbors, our brothers and sisters who are Latinos, African Americans, Muslims, and all Americans who face oppression. We stand with you today to resist unfair anti-immigrant and anti-worker legislation and practices. Say that we will
County Supervisor Hilda Solis, standing with us to make LA County the greatest county by protecting its immigrant families. Supervisor Solis, we welcome you.
Se ve, se siente, las familias están presentes. Good afternoon, Los Angeles County. We're sending a very loud and clear message today. For more than 100 days, we have been attacked for protecting our communities and protecting 3.5 million immigrant families that live in Los Angeles County. This county is proud to represent 40% of the population that is 40% foreign-born. Our parents, our grandparents, my parents, were all immigrants who came to this country only to contribute, to share the American dream, and to make this country so prosperous. But this administration has threatened to strip away federal funding from sanctuary cities and counties. Last week, our judicial system was tested, and justice prevailed. Sanctuary cities will not be defeated. They will not stand idly by, and we will defend and fight back. The world is watching as this administration places travel bans on our Muslims, brothers and sisters. They try to justify a Muslim ban by claiming national security and public safety. But as we watch our families, students, and hardworking immigrants being turned away at our borders, we know that this is an attack on our religious freedom and our hard-won American values. In my position as one of the elected leaders, I have led many efforts on the LA County Board of Supervisors to fight back and protect our county residents from these bold-faced assaults. At every turn, after every launched attack, I have been proactive with my friends and our immigrant community. We have stood up for those that don't have a voice. I led the effort to establish first ever County Office of Immigrant Affairs to help and provide services to all of our immigrants. We are exploring a way to provide legal protection for those individuals who are facing deportation who can't afford a lawyer, DACA, refugees, veterans, and other individuals. I'm advocating for comprehensive immigration reform. And I am asking that we provide safe places, telling ICE that they can't come into our schools, our courthouses, and our hospitals and intimidate anyone. I'm working with our local leadership and our friends in Congress to defend everyone's right to have health care for all. But our fight doesn't end here. We need to restore justice for everyone. Tenemos que trabajar y pelear muy duro para nuestros derechos. Somos unidos. Con eso dice todo, totalmente la historia de nuestra comunidad. Cuando estamos juntos, podemos pelear con fuerza. Muchísimas gracias. Y que Dios les bendiga.
Everyone, good afternoon. Buenas tardes. First, I'd like to give a huge shout out to our volunteer legal observers outside protecting your rights to free speech today. about 75 to 100 volunteers out today. I stand here before you as an attorney, an activist, a Muslim woman, a mom, standing here telling you I am not afraid.
We are the resistance here. We don't just resist, we persist. I'm here today as your mayor, the grandson of a dreamer who came over the border because this was a place of refuge, of sanctuary, a place that said, you can come here from Mexico, you can come here from Europe, from Africa, you can love whoever you love, you can be whatever you want to be, you can worship God however you want or not at all. Los Angeles, we define you by what's in your heart, not by what's in your face, not by what's in your pocketbook. Here in Los Angeles, we show love is stronger than hate. And it matters less who's in the White House, it matters who's in this house. We don't only stick up for our immigrants, we defend them. With a justice fund that will make sure that they have representation. With a city that says, as long as I'm mayor, that the LAPD will never be a deportation force, they will be your police officers. So thank an officer today for what he or she is doing. Thank somebody who is different from you. And when our Muslim brothers and sisters are faced with a Muslim ban, what do we say? We are you and you are us, and we will protect you. Muslim, Christian, Jew, together, and all of us will bring that together. So we don't just resist, we persist too. We don't just resist, we persist. ¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? Aquí en Los Ángeles somos el corazón de este movimiento para la justicia, por los inmigrantes, por los trabajadores. When we see unions being killed off in other parts of this country, what do? We organize. So let's hear it for labor here today. The teachers, the janitors, the security workers, everybody who is a part of making sure we have justice. And lastly, when we have attacks from Washington, not just on our immigrants, but on science itself, what do we say? We will stand up for our homeless brothers and sisters. We will stand up for our environment. We will make sure there is no fracking in our city here in Los Angeles. And we will make sure that all of us have a city of justice. Muchísimas gracias. Justicia por todos. Continue adelante. Gracias.
Do this, and we're gonna keep fighting till the end, to the very end, porque somos muchos.
Thank you, Marlene. ¡Sí se puede! ¡Sí se puede! For every child whose father has been deported, ¡sí se puede! We're not giving up! Today we're marching, and we march, and we're going to continue to march, but we're going to fight so that in California, SB 54 becomes the law of the land. California values that. California, a sanctuary state. Are you with me? I now want you to know that great pain has been done to our families. With me is Marlene Mosqueda. Her dad was picked up in the raids of February 9th.
All right.
Her father has been deported. I want her to know that we're with her. No more families torn apart. No más familias deportadas. One country, one nation, liberty and justice for all.
Cuando debo de matarlo, se esconde en el oscuro. Él sigue volando hasta que me canso. Él trata de nuevo morderme otra vez. No puedo aguantarlo, me estoy desvelando. No puedo aguantarlo, me estoy desvelando.
Agua gratis, water free, free water. Agua, water. Water!